Hello class 8 and welcome back to your English language online class. First of all, very sorry I couldn't continue your classes last week. Also, I had to cancel or postpone, cancel your virtual classes because I wasn't well health-wise. So I'm still recovering anyways. So we were 2 chapters back for our first unit test. So here I am with chapter 4 today. uh, so please take it out. Chapter 4, Adjectives, page number 29. Okay, first of all, adjective is a word which qualifies your noun or pronoun. Okay, we all know that. And then we will, in this chapter, we will also see the 6 types of or kinds of adjectives, okay, that we have. Now I remember uh, this particularly this chapter doing with class 6B in 2019, because these are your chapters. If you see, the first few chapters uh, are the chapters which we are doing the revision of it, okay, rewinding our memories that we have done in our previous classes. So it shouldn't take much time to understand as well as to teach you people. Okay, so let's see. So first, with the definition that is given in the book, is you have learned that an adjective is a word used to qualify or describe a noun or a pronoun. Okay, adjective is a word, okay, which qualifies or describes how your noun or pronoun is. Okay, describes your noun or pronoun. Noun, you know, it's a name of a person, place, animal, or thing. Pronoun, I think we have done that in earlier chapter. Pronoun is what we use in place of noun. Okay, so like he, for example, he, she, we, they. Okay, these are your pronoun. So which we use in place of noun is a pronoun. So which qualifies or describes your noun better is your adjective. Okay. Now, can you say which of the highlighted words below have been used as adjectives? Try to identify the different types of adjectives used. Kolkata is my city. Kolkata is a big city. It stands on the left bank of the beautiful river Hooghly. This river is a tributary of the Gangas. The river usually has enough water throughout the year. Kolkata has 2 railway stations. There are many monuments in the city. Each monument is quite stunning. Which monument is my favorite? The Victoria Memorial, of course. All the highlighted words above have been used to describe or qualify nouns. Okay, let us revise what you have learned about the different kinds of adjectives. Okay, so if you see all the highlighted one, the words that is in blue letters, okay, so if you see, they all are used to qualify or describe your noun more better. Okay, like my city, then Kolkata is a big city. Okay, what kind of city? It's a big city. Big is the adjective here. It stands on a left bank. Left is the adjective here. Okay, beautiful. Okay, this, enough, too, many, each, which, these are all your adjectives. Okay, but if you see, there are different words. There is no similarity in the use of adjectives here. Why? Because we have 6 different types of adjectives. So each of the word falls under either of the 6 adjectives, okay, groups, which you will see now. The first one we will see now is adjectives of quality. Now, quality means describes the kind, okay, or quality of a person or a thing. Okay, what kind of quality um, the person is or the thing is. Okay, for example, it's a big city, or she's a beautiful bride. Okay, so here bride is a person. So here we are, quality describes the kind of a quality of a person. So in a person, beautiful, bride is a person. So here beautiful, how what is the quality of her? She's beautiful. So adjective of quality. Adjective of quality in thing, city. Okay, what kind of city? It's a big city. Okay, so quality. Adjectives of quantity, that means how much. Quantity indicate how much of a thing is meant. For example, little rain, enough water. Okay, a few drops. Okay, these are some of the examples of adjectives of quantity. Okay, which tells us, which indicates how much of a thing. Okay, third is adjectives of number, indicates how many of a thing is meant. Okay, that is countable. So how many of a thing you meant. Okay, for example, 2 stations, 6 fairies, uh, 7 rainbow colors. Okay, and many more. So which indicates how many of a thing is your adjective of number. Then you have, in adjectives of number also, there are 3 kinds. Okay, first one is definite numeral adjectives, state the exact number of people or things. Okay, indefinite, definite means accurate. Okay, or exact, states the exact number of people or things. Okay, they are 2 kinds again. In definite numeral adjectives also, they are of 2 kinds. First one is cardinals, which tells us the number of people or things. For example, 30 years, 22 days, 28 years. Okay, and another is ordinals, which tells us the order of people or things. Okay, in a series. For example, second example, 6th month of the year, isn't it? Or third position. So in definite numeral adjectives, definitely you have to be exact, or you have to be definite, precise. Okay, with the number of people or a thing. And then you have, again under that also you have 2 types, that is cardinals and ordinals. Cardinals, you have to keep in mind, it tells you about the number of people or things. Okay, the number. And ordinal, the word ordinal itself tells us about the order of the number of a order of a person or a thing, again people or a thing. Okay, then we have definite, another is indefinite. Indefinite numeral adjectives. Here do not indicate an exact number. In this indefinite numeral adjective, they do not indicate an exact number. For example, few, some, many. Okay, so these are some of your examples of indefinite numeral adjectives. Few children, many people. This comes under your indefinite numeral adjective. And the third one is distributive numeral adjective. Now distributive means each one in a number. Okay, it is distributed, it is each one of a number. So that's why distributive numeral adjective refers to each one of a number. For example, every child. Okay, or each person. So that is what is your distributive numeral adjectives. Okay. Then we have a demonstrative adjectives. Now demonstrative means which indicates which person or thing we are talking about. Oh sorry, we are talking about. There's a mistake over here. It should be talking about. Demonstrative adjective indicates which person or thing we are talking about. Okay. For example, this river, those girls, or these oranges, okay, or that boy. So demonstrative, keep in mind, we are going to use this for use of demonstration. We always use this and that for singular, and these and those for your plural form. Okay, this and these are used for this is used for singular and something that is near. These are used for plural, but again for something that is near to you. That is used for singular, and we use that which is far away from you. Those are used for plural, but also used for something that is far away from you. Okay, so these are the four basically we use for demonstrative adjective. Okay, the words this, that, these and those can be used both as adjectives and as pronouns. It is important to distinguish between two functions. The easiest way to determine the part of speech is to examine whether the word qualifies a noun or points to a noun. Demonstrative adjectives will always be followed by a noun. For example, this is a charming old city, pronoun pointing to the noun city. This book is very interesting, adjective, because it qualifies a noun, book. Next we have interrogative adjective. Now interrogative itself means which asks questions, yes or no. So interrogative adjectives are used with nouns to ask questions. For example, which city, whose pen, whose book, okay, what is your name. So that is your interrogative adjectives. Next you have is possessive adjectives. Possessive itself means belonging, okay, or possession. Okay, possessive adjectives shows belonging or possession. For example, my bag or their house. Okay, so that is what your possessive adjective is. It is important to understand that the difference between possessive adjectives and possessive pronoun. Look at these sentences. My aunt wrote me a letter. This aunt of mine lives in Canada. Jasbir spoke to a friend of his about this problem. His friend has promised to help. The underlined words, my, have been used as adjectives because they qualify, my and his. So have been used as adjectives because they qualify the nouns that follow them. Okay, aunt, friend. The highlighted words, that is mine and his, words are possessive pronoun. Okay, mine and his, these are your possessive pronoun. Okay, so that's all we have. So today what did we learn is, we learned adjective. Adjective is a word that qualifies your or describes your noun or a pronoun. There are 6 different kinds of adjectives we saw today. Okay, first is your adjective of quality, which talks about or which indicates or describes the kind of or the quality of a person or a thing. Okay, second one is adjective of quantity, okay, which indicates how much of a thing, okay, number, quantity. Okay, then we have adjectives of number. Here again precisely we have numbers. Okay, again this also adjective of number also there are how many types? We saw 3 types. Okay, adjectives of number. Your first is distributive definite numeral adjective, which definite itself means being exact, number of people or a thing. Definite numeral adjective also have 2 parts. One is cardinal, another is ordinal. Now cardinal, which talks about the tells us about the number of people or a thing, 30, 22, like that. And ordinal it tells us about the order of people or a thing. Okay, first, second, that way. Then you have indefinite numeral adjective, which indicates no exact number. Okay, so like roughly, few, some, many. These are some of the examples of indefinite. Then lastly, you have in the same category distributive numeral adjective, which refers to each one of a number, like every child or each person or some people. Okay, that is your distributive. That is the adjective of number. Fourth one is a demonstrative adjective, where we saw particularly there are 4 types demonstrative adjective that we have learned already. That is this, that, these and those. These all comes under demonstrative adjective. It indicates which person or thing we are talking about. That is what demonstrative it is. Okay. Then comes fifth one is interrogative adjectives, where it's very simple. It's about a noun to ask question. Okay, are used with nouns to ask questions. Okay, like which, whose, using such words. Then lastly, we have possessive adjective, which shows one's belonging or possession. My, theirs, hers, his. So that is what possessive adjective is. We have also seen a little bit difference between possessive adjectives and possessive pronoun. Okay, in page 31. So that is all for the chapter. Okay, it is a revision chapter. Shouldn't worry much. Okay, anyways, now you have based on this you have a lot of exercises to do, which I'll send you the picture. I want you all to write it down in your book, sorry, your language copy. Try to complete it today itself, so that we can uh, start with next chapter tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.